Welcome to the Leaders Insights podcast. Today's episode, Retention and Lifecycle as Growth Levers, a CMO Playbook. Most CMOs I talk to brag about their acquisition numbers. You told me before we started that's exactly why half of them are broke. Explain.
Because they're paying 4 to 7 times more to win a stranger than to keep someone who already trusts them. Bain's old research put it there, and it hasn't moved. Yet the average budget still throws 70–80% at the top of the funnel, the part where you spend money finding people who don't know you exist.
The obvious pushback? You can't grow without new customers. Retention doesn't put a fresh name on the board.
Sure it does. It just does it quietly. If you keep an extra 5% of customers, profit jumps somewhere between 25 and 95%, depending on the model. That's not a rounding error. That's a different company. And here's what people miss. Your best acquisition channel is often a customer who stays long enough to tell a friend.
That sounds like a poster in an office hallway. Give me something real.
Fine. HelloFresh, the meal kit people. Their whole problem was churn, the share of customers who cancel. In the first 8 weeks, they rebuilt onboarding around the first 3 boxes, not the first click. New signups barely changed. Retention in that early window climbed. And suddenly, the same ad spend was worth far more because each customer lived longer. Same money in, more money out.
So the fix isn't a bigger budget, it's moving the budget.
Moving it and repointing it. Most teams organize marketing by channel. Email team, paid team, social team. That's backwards. Organize by lifecycle stage. The first 30 days, the active middle, the wobble before someone leaves, and the win back. Each stage has a different job and a different message. Treating a 2-year customer like a cold lead is how you insult the people paying your salary.
Let's get specific. Where's the money actually hiding?
The wobble, I call it the pre-churn window. Every business has signals a customer is drifting. Logins drop, order frequency slips, they stop opening email. Netflix watches this obsessively. When your viewing collapses, that's when the retention effort fires, not after you've already clicked cancel. Most companies notice you're gone at renewal, which is like proposing at the divorce hearing.
That's the one funny line, I'll allow it. But isn't all this life cycle talk just an excuse to spam people with more email?
It becomes that when lazy teams run it. The discipline is knowing when to shut up. A customer who just bought doesn't need a discount 2 days later. That trains them to wait for discounts. The point isn't more messages, it's the right message at the stage where it changes behavior. Amazon almost never discounts to existing Prime members. They add reasons to stay. Video, delivery speed, value, not coupons.
You mentioned data. A lot of these retention numbers come from software vendors selling retention software. Convenient.
Completely, and you should be suspicious. When a customer data platform vendor, that software that stitches your customer records together, tells you retention lifts revenue 40%. They're selling the platform, so I trust the boring sources. Your own cohort data. Take everyone who joined in January, track how many are still paying in June. Do it for 6 months of cohorts. That number is yours. Nobody's selling it to you, and it's the only one that matters.
If a CMO listening has skewed 80/20 toward acquisition, what's the first move Monday morning? Not the 6-month plan?
Pull your customer base into 3 buckets. Brand new, steady, and slipping. Ignore acquisition entirely for 1 week. Look only at slipping, people whose activity fell in the last 30 to 60 days. Send them one honest message, not a discount, a reason to come back that reminds them why they signed up. Measure how many return. That single campaign usually pays for itself faster than any ad, and it tells you exactly how much revenue you've been letting walk out the door.
1 week, 1 segment, 1 message that I can use.
And it costs you nothing but the courage to stop admiring your acquisition dashboard.
That's it. The CMO decision tools are live at mba-training.com.